My life is an eternal celebration of joy. Let's do it one more time, loud and proud. My life is an eternal celebration of joy. All right, great, thank you. And let's stay standing and we can sing our opening song, Stand Together.
Good morning. Oh, beautiful. Start on a new month. For Sunday, December 2nd, 2018, the word is faith. This is the first Sunday of Advent. Through faith, I am centered and guided every step of every day. My faith is more than a positive state of being. It's an active energy that empowers my thoughts and brings them to manifestation in this human experience. I am always expressing faith in something, either spiritual truth or dualistic illusion. I am grateful for the growing awareness that allows me to recognize where I am placing my faith and to make conscious, creative choices through each day. If I find myself giving my faith to thoughts of lack and limitation, I shift my focus to the spiritual substance that can accomplish all things through me. It is by embracing this understanding of faith that I create a new consciousness, choice by choice. In the reading, but ask in faith, never doubting. For the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven and tossed by the wind, which is James 1:6. So the word of the day is faith, and so the affirmation should be there. Let's do this together. Through faith, I am centered and guided every step of every day. Thank you.
And now let's take a moment and just visualize our sanctuary as a beautiful heart. Feel the loving energy of this community flowing in and around to each and every one of us and those around us who need help, who need love, who need care. Center on that and let that flow, and then please join me in saying our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well.
Choice to make. Every thought is another opportunity to shine. Be the light for all to see. The choice is mine. To manifest a destiny so divine and full of possibility. It's plain to see. It's up to me. I will choose love. I will choose kindness. I will choose peace in every word I say. I will choose love. I will choose honor. Feel the divine in everything that comes my way. Each and every day, I will choose love. Love is a river that flows through you and me. Love, let it guide your footsteps, heal your heart and set you free. I will choose love. choose kindness. I will choose peace in every word I say. I will choose love. I will choose honor. See the divine in everything that comes my way. Each and every day, I will choose love. All right, today I'll be doing a guided meditation I call the Great Meeting Place. It's meant to serve as a reminder that you are never alone, that we are all connected, that we are never separated, even when we can no longer see. So begin by finding yourself a comfortable spot. Feel a sense of calm and relaxation begin to encompass your body. Feel your body sinking into your chair as you relax your muscles and release any tension. Your legs begin to be heavy. Feel them pull to the ground. Feel your seat sink and your back rest against your chair. Your arms rest, and as they do, they pull down into the earth. You release any tension in your stomach and notice your breathing begins to slow as a relaxation reaches your chest and upper back. Notice relaxation coming to your neck and shoulders as you release all remaining tension. Feel the muscles in your face smooth over and relax. Your mouth, your cheeks, your eyes relax. Your forehead begins to smooth and relax. A sense of peace washes over you as you begin to feel your body fade. It's as if you're being transported to a different time and space. A space that always exists, yet is rarely visited. A space between space. In the void, you begin to see an image. A short path emerges. A path shrouded on either side by a beautiful, dense greenery. It may be trees or grasses. The images become clearer and clearer, and you feel an urge and desire to follow this path. As you stand in front of it, you feel it calling you. Your heart begins to feel the pull, and an immense joy begins to emerge. You begin to slowly walk this path, and as you do, the feeling expands until it's almost overwhelming. As you walk, the path curves, and you begin to turn a corner. A great Excited anticipation sweeps over you. Around the corner, a clearing emerges. You begin to see a beautiful field as far as the eye can see. And in the distance, you see a crowd has gathered. They've gathered around a pavilion, a gazebo, a tent, or a picnic area. Although you are still far away, you feel them calling you. A wave of unconditional love sweeps over you, and you are being beckoned. You feel the urge to head towards the gathering, and as you do, you feel more and more joy. So much so that you may decide to break into a run. And as you get closer, you begin to recognize these faces, one by one. All of your loved ones are there, every last one of them. You begin to recognize and feel your ancestors, your pets. They're all there smiling and greeting you. They beckon you closer, and as they approach, you are bursting with joy. The love you feel is overwhelming. You are greeted with hugs and pats on the back, smiles and knowing gazes. You feel so much connection and support. You realize that everyone has gathered here just for you, because they love you and wish to remind you that wherever you are, wherever you've come from, and no matter how far you go, all of them are here watching you at all times. You feel this crowd and you know that you are loved. You may ask to receive a message from this beautiful family of yours. Communication may come in words, in images, a knowing, or simply a feeling. Feel into this moment. And as you do, a great gratitude emerges. You look around and take in the immensity and exaltation in this place. The gathering is so large, so much larger than you remember. And you do remember. This feeling is familiar, just as all of those gathered here. You begin to remember in your heart that you are never alone. This place is all around you, and your loved ones are always with you, ever watching, ever guiding and loving. As you savor in these last few embraces, hand squeezes, and loving looks, you send back a thank you from your heart to all those around you. You know that although it's time to say goodbye now, it is never truly goodbye, as you are always one with all of them, your community, one family, one heart. As you wave, the crowd waves back. You turn back to your path. And as you do, you take this message, this feeling of unconditional love with you, remembering that you are so loved. As you walk the path back to this present moment, a fog rolls in. The images fade, and we take a moment now in the silence. You begin to feel your body now and remember yourself in this place in time. You feel your body in your chair becoming more and more grounded in this room. You begin to move your fingers and toes, and centered in this space, you open your eyes, lovingly present, whenever you're ready, back here in this space. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep it up here. This will be fine. So today is the first day of Advent, and we're talking about faith. In particular today, I want to talk about faith as a way through healing. This is a time for us as a community to reflect on our recent loss of our beloved pastor and our new journeys that we're about to embark on, both individually and as a congregation. Thinking about doing this talk today was a really daunting task. It's a conversation that needs to be had, but finding the right words can be very difficult. The first place I wanted to start was thinking about this community and what it really means to us. Friday night, Patrick told me that he was going to be platforming, and the thought had struck me how beautiful it was that so much of my family was going to be on the platform today, my husband and my cousin and myself. And then I had the most beautiful second revelation, and that was that it's so much bigger than that. This unity to me is my family. It's each one of us that makes this community, and every one of you is also a part of me. And I know for many of you the feeling is the same. Our shared beliefs, values, and compassion for one another is what makes us family. And this community is what makes us strong. It's what defines us. It's also that same strong bonded quality that makes it so hard for us to lose one of us. It's like losing a part of ourselves. And for anyone who has experienced loss, pain, trauma in their lives, we know how loss can happen in an instant. Yet grief, change, and all that follows seems to linger. It can be particularly difficult when we feel we were caught off guard, when we weren't ready, though we're never really ready, and when we didn't feel we got that closure, or an end to a story. Both grieving and healing, much like our own individual spiritual paths, are journeys. We must travel our own path at our own pace. Though we can be guided by the paths of another, we must find our own way. In this time, no matter what it is you're going through, whether it's the grief that we're experiencing together, or your own challenges, your own healing, your own grief, we must keep in mind that grief comes in so many forms. It can appear as shock, a numbness, an indifference. It can appear as a sadness, a depression, a sobbing. It can appear in the form of confusion, a mental fog, fatigue, pain, and even anger, irritability, and hostility. Wherever you are in that journey or your individual journey through this life and through your own pain, know that it is okay. Unity teaches us that we are always right where we are supposed to be. And even if it doesn't feel like it, you are never lost, and you are never alone. As Unity people, as we go through our own pains, and especially as we go through collective pain, the first thing we do is think of others, because it's an easy way for us to feel purpose, a source of intention, and to reach outside of ourselves.